It's showtime.
What's going on, everybody? I had to hop on here real quick. First of all, y'all already know who it is, period. Right? Child, just got off of work. My first day of my new schedule. You can't really see how my hair look right now, but you know I'm laid back, chilling in the cut. Y'all, listen. I know. Y'all looking like, we done seen the title. We not here for it, Javon. You done took a hiatus. You done been gone, and now you just want to pop in and out. You can't just be doing us like that. We was looking forward to the reviews. I'm finna tell y'all right now, I was looking forward to the episodes, but the episodes was trash. But I just watched. Well, I seen the finale. Well, they said it was the finale, but basically, I think this is the episode before the finale. I think the finale is next week when they go to St. Croix. And not even all the baddies went. That's the gag. The only baddies who went was Natalie, Scotty, Rolly, and Lauren Lowe, for, you know, the newcomers who don't know her real name. But anyway, child, I had to do it now. I wasn't wait till I got home to review it, but I gotta do it right now while everything that happened is fresh on my mind, because I notice when I be doing these reviews that I be forgetting a lot of stuff. So, all right. First thing I want to address, it's not gonna go in the order in which it happened. So I want to talk about, like, in y'all opinion, who is being done dirty the most between Scotty and Biggie? Because you got Scotty on one hand, you know, allegedly laughing at her friend getting slapped in the face while she was on Instagram Live. You know, her friend being Natalie, you know, attacking Scotty as a result, you know, snatching her up outside. And then you have Biggie over here defending Tommy's honor in Tommy's absence. You know, FaceTime calling Tommy to let her know what's been going on, you know, just as a friend, as a homegirl, whatever they are. I don't know, child. And she like, oh, these people saying that. Now, she only said it because that's what was said. You know, not that I don't think she actually believed it, but she was like, oh, these people saying you're not my real friend. And Tommy immediately was like, believe him. And Tommy, I can't speak for Tommy, but it's my opinion. I think when she said believe him, it's kind of like, girl, if you're going to start doubting me, go ahead and believe him. If you're going to be that gullible, go ahead and believe him. Like, I'm not about to sit here and defend our friendship. If you don't believe it's real to the point where you repeating what the ops is saying about me, believe them. Go right ahead. Join the clique. Do whatever you got to do. Like, but don't question me and my word. Basically, if I say we rocking, we rocking. Don't question my friendship, though. I think that's where she was coming from. But you know, my opinion aside, because it's just an opinion. I don't know. I ain't talked to none of the parties. Who is being done dirty more, or who got done dirty more? Is it Scotty? Or is it Biggie? Because one not even, like, you know, again, my opinion aside, Biggie not being claimed by Tommy, and then Scotty being snatched up by Natalie. So who is being done dirty more? I would like to know. Now going back to, they had a meeting. First of all, I gotta throw this out there. Now Stunner looked cute all season. You know, she did her, except for this one wig. When she first fought Biggie, I didn't like that wig she was wearing. That black and red one, that was trash. But anyway, she looked really cute. She had like this latex type outfit. It was giving. Wait, no. She had on latex It might have been leather. It looked like latex to me. Anyway, she had like some leather boots, some thigh-high boots, and this really this freakum dress, and she had her hair done up. It was giving Marge Simpson / Ronnie from the Players Club. You know what I'm saying? And that's no shade. But when I seen her hair, like in the like the color and like the shape, it gave me Marge Simpson. But I say that to say Stunna looked amazing. Like, I was in love with the look. That was my favorite look of hers. She looked like the headliner. I hope she headlined that night. No, I didn't even see her perform. We're going to get to that in a minute, because, honey, that performance was a hot rotisserie mess. Now, the city that they were in on this episode they went to LA. They were in the Bay. Ciao. So you know Natalie from there, and you know Stunna Girl, aka the girl who's been fighting basically the entire season. This is their city. So a lot of Stunna's A1 day ones are in this city and probably will be coming out to see her. So I'm like, I don't know, especially if Tommy and Biggie there, you know, she ain't got issues with nobody else. You know, her and Rolly has squashed it. But I'm like, yeah, this could go really bad, because, like, I don't know. But, yeah, so they having a meeting, and they talking about, oh, you know, this is me and Stunna City. That's what Natalie said. Lauren was like, because Tommy had stormed off. Apparently, so Natalie said that every girl had to be checked along with her luggage upon entering the house. And then at that point, they will bring their stuff up to their room. Tommy was not there long enough for that to happen. She left to get her nails done. So, therefore, her bags were still by the door. Now, clearly, I don't know if... It kind of came across like nobody explained that to her. Or, yeah, I don't know. It was weird. But she came in hot and heavy with her sister. I don't know how her sister made it past security. Because I'm like, we bringing just anybody in here now? And when I mean anybody, I don't mean like she is straight off the street. I'm saying, like, since when did it become okay for us to just bring people in the house? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, if that's the case, what, like, and when Krishan was there, why you ain't bring Blueface in the house? Because Blueface is not a baddie, and neither is whatever her sister name is. Tommy's sister, whatever her name is. She ain't the baddie either. So why is she in this house? And how you know she's not supposed to be in there, and how she ain't signed no contract? Because her face was blurred out. We know what her sister looked like. We seen her on the Love and Hip Hop. Okay. So we know what her sister looked like. She didn't sign no contract, so they had to blur her face out, because they could be sued if she say, you know, you didn't have my permission or whatever. So they just blur her face out. But yeah, so then, you know, again, back at the meeting, Lauren say, well, Tommy might not come. You know, if you saying, you know, that's this Stunna, you know, that's not gonna make her want to come to the club. Are you saying that this is Stunna City? And she was laughing, like, you know, it was haha. You know, she wasn't like trying to be. I mean, it was a serious statement, but it was said in a sarcastic way, I guess. And I mean, rightfully so. Rightfully so. I wasn't about to wait for that train. Y'all crazy. You can put the gate down if you want to now, but I'm going. Anyway, yeah. So then, you know, when that's said, Biggie immediately steps in, is like, oh, you know, we not finna say that, because we've been in the club plenty of times, and Stunna ain't did nothing, and, you know, ain't nobody intimidated or scared of nobody, and don't try to say that, because da 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 da. I'm like, they not talking about you, Biggie. Mind your business. Tommy is a grown woman. She's way older than you, I'm sure. So, you know, it's like Stunna said, don't speak for her. She can speak for herself. And I understood what Biggie said when she said, okay, well, she's not here, so I'm speaking. Okay, but you're not on Tommy's payroll. To my knowledge, you're not on her payroll. You're not her assistant. You're not her spokeswoman. Tommy got plenty of mouth. And I'm sure she would not care about the comment. I mean, she might have said something. But like I don't know. I mean, Biggie didn't do too much until she just kept it going. And then after that comment, Rolly was like, okay, look, you're doing a lot. Like, you're defending Tommy. Tommy would not even well, no. Well, yeah. Well, Stunner said that. Stunner said that because for whatever reason, Stunner got escorted into the other room. And when Rolly had came down there after basically having words with Biggie, because Rolly was just like, look, you keep on defending her, like, you know, like, make it, like, well, not even defend her. Well, yeah. She was like, you keep on defending her, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all, like, you know, don't none of us know each other. Like, ain't nobody no friends or whatever like that. And then Rolly was like, she was basically saying you keep making everything about Stunner. Like, every time Stunner says something, it's a problem. And she got a point, because Stunner was over there minding her business. She was not bothering Biggie. She was not stunting you. She already fought you. That's that. Like, and she moving on. She not gonna rock with you, but she's moving on. So, all right, you can drive faster now. They weren't even in your lane. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, so then, you know, Rolly and, which, by the way, Rolly's hair was kind of cute. It was kind of cute. It was giving. I just felt like in that moment, Biggie just put her foot in her own mouth, and that's not the first time. It happened again at the dinner table. I feel like everybody was on the same accord, like on one accord. Like, it was like, why are you keep on, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, Biggie had a couple of moments like that. And it's kind of like, what are you doing? Like, it's kind of like you're creating issues for yourself. And it's unnecessary. Like, nobody's coming for you. You know, it's like the first situation was with her and Stunner on the bus on episode 1, I believe it was. Or it might have been 2. I think it was 1 though. Now, granted, they did ask a question like, how did y'all feel about the photo shoot or whatever like that. All Biggie said was, I feel like that was unnecessary. It's the time and the place. I get it, but, you know, like, don't try to make it seem like that might not offend Stunner Girl. Stunner Girl's already the type that don't care where she at, she gonna scrap. So it's like, I mean, I'm not saying walk on eggshells, but I just didn't like how Biggie, you know, she didn't backpedal, but she just was like, all I was doing was answering the question. Okay, it's what you said. You can't tell nobody when and when not to fight. But I mean, it's like I got, in that situation, I can't, that's kind of like a bad one, but that's, you know, because then she started going too hard at Stunner Girl. Because Stunner Girl wasn't hyped with her at first. But, I don't think. Anyway, alright, so back to this episode. Ain't it weird how this episode, Stunner Girl had blue hair and Tommy had pink? That's bubblegum colors. Anyway, so fast forward to the performances or the club appearance. Now, mind you, they're in the Bay. Krishan come and, like, it looked like a track suit or a sweatsuit. I don't know what it was, child. It was a mess. I'm like, Krishan, I would love to see you in a nice good old nasty curl. You know, curl the hair. You know, and throw on something cute. Like, why are you so just thrown together? Like, you just got out of bed or something. It wasn't given. I'm telling you, like, she just rolled out of bed. I'm not joking. And then I get so sick of them going to every city singing the same songs. I'm like, see, this is why I'm glad I don't pay for concerts and At least not for unknown artists. And I mean, I don't pay for the known ones either. But I'm like, I'm not about to. I don't want to keep hearing that song. Like, after a while, it's like, okay, we get it. Is it a vibe? It ain't a vibe right now. It's the same song. And I want to hear something different. Ugh. It's the same song all the time. It's not a vibe all the time. It's the same song all the time. Okay? Sick of it. Sing something else. And she has other music. I don't know. She clinging to that one like it's on the radio or something. I haven't heard it. The only person's song I heard on the radio or in a club was Throw It in Rotation by Stunner Girl. Okay? And I didn't even know what she looked like until the auditions. But that's besides the point. So Rolly performs first. Now, I think before they even started performing, it was fights in the crowd. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is a lot, you know? And I'm like, what? Take it outside. I've been feeling like people fight in the club on purpose. Like, you know it's security in there. You know it's gonna get broken up. If you really wanted to get down, you go outside and handle your business. In a secluded area where ain't no witnesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really trying to get down. But I feel like people wait until they get in the club and see people and want to fight then, because you know, like, it's gonna be a whole big to-do with the security. They're gonna break it up. Anyway, Rolly performed her song. I honestly feel like all the girls at some point or another, or probably all the time, were just lip syncing. They were giving very much RuPaul Drag Race. I was not here for it, because I'm like, that's not talent to me, being able to lip sync. I can lip sync. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is know the lyrics. And I'm like, Krishan wasn't even like in Krishan mode. Like, she normally hype on the stage, but she did say that she said to somebody that she was traveling with on the way to the club that the energy was not right. Like, something wasn't right with the club. And I get that, but you're performing. So maybe your energy could have, you know, redirected, or, you know, redirected the energy, or, you know, I don't know, but she just was like leaning against Blueface, like she couldn't stand up straight or something, and she was like just holding the mic and just really uninterested in the whole situation. And I honestly get sick of people saying, oh, you know, because I mean, I guess you could say the numbers speak for themselves, but they keep making it seem like and I think I said this before on one of my other reviews, they keep making it seem like Krishan's like the Beyonce of the group, and she's not. I think more than anything, people want to see her fight more than they want to see her perform. Let's just call a spade a spade. Like, everybody knows why they watch Baddies. They watch it for the drama. They don't watch it for the music. Now, it was, I want to say after Baddies South ended, I want to say it was Rolly who was like, they don't even show, it didn't even showcase our talent. You know, we have talent. We don't want to see that. I could honestly care less. Honestly. I mean, I like Rolly, her rapping skills. I think she could rap. You know, it's kind of like a tug of war when it comes to, do I like Rolly, or like what I see from her or not, because sometimes I don't, and sometimes I'm like, oh, she cool or whatever, but she get the low blowing people, and I ain't getting behind no stuff like that. But you know, I'm like, you saying all of this, do you expect to get blessed by wishing these things on people, and things you cannot take back? Like, you don't think you can say whatever and then like turn it around with an apology, or, you know, words, child. And like the things that she chooses to say, it'd be crazy. And anyway though, so she went, Krishan went, Tommy did not go. Tommy looked like she was like 3 sheets to the wind. And I'm like, chill. But that explains why what happened next. Apparently, Stunner Girl was trying to get on stage, because she didn't perform either. It didn't show that she, she didn't like the fact that they wouldn't let her. It was two girls that were close to her. I don't want to get the relation wrong. I feel like, I want to say it was her best friend and her cousin or something. But it was two girls, and she said she think that was weird, and that it might have been a setup, because Tommy was already on stage with a gang of dudes and females, and she said, but y'all can't let these two people up on stage with me. So she already peeped what was going on, or what they might have been trying to do. So, and I'm like, I don't recall Tommy bringing this much people to anywhere else. And I'm like, it might have been the fact that this is Thunder City, and she might have felt like, oh, I'm gonna need backup, because before they got there, you ain't see Tommy's sister pull up, her younger sister pull up. Like, no, you didn't. Like, come on now. But yeah. So then Stunner Girl, for some reason, went outside with her people, and the club let out. Apparently, people got maced. They said that Rolly got maced, allegedly. I think she said she got maced. And then like they let out mace or something, and like people, they said they was choking, like running, trying to get out the club, and I'm like, this is some real hood rat type stuff, But yeah. So Tommy apparently came out of the club where Stunner Girl was, and Tommy was on the back of a guy who Stunner Girl said was basically giving her dirty looks. And, out of nowhere, some girls, I'm thinking it's from behind, because Stunner Girl's back was turned. Some girls, and I'm guessing this was Tommy's sister who did this, or one of the girls that she was with, because I saw more than one girl holding Stunner Girl's hair. And big ups to the wig installer, because that wig held on for dear life. Okay. But some girl snatched her from the back. I'm guessing it's Tommy's sister, and Stunner Girl proceeds to get jumped. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, she literally was out here not bothering anybody. Like, I'm like, okay, now y'all messing with her. Like, really? She was out here minding her business, looking like a full-blown snack. A full-blown snack attack. She was out here being pretty, chilling with her friends, and y'all come with the mess. I see. Of course, because of last week's preview, you already knew it was going to be a fight. But I knew when Tommy said to Biggie, "Tell him I'm coming." I felt like she already had stuff in mind, and then before she ran in there and snuck Stunner again, this is what started the whole thing. She said in her confessional, she said, I saw my sister swinging. Why else would your sister swing if it wasn't some type of understanding? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you wasn't tripping on it, why would your sister be? I don't know. The whole thing was weird. But I'm going to holler back at y'all later in just a few. I'm going to be doing a reaction video to the Bad Boys super trailer. So I'll be right back.